We're on. We're live. We're not really live.
Yeah, we are.
But it's recording, so it's live for us. I've said that joke before. I need to get a new one. This is episode... You ready for this, Matt?
I am ready.
This is chapter 13. Matt Hoy, 666. And I saved chapter 13 for the great man because I knew you'd fucking froth on it.
Yeah, I fucking do. I
Welcome.
really like it. Thank you very much for having us.
This episode is brought to you by Dreaded Surf Deck Grip Stuff. If you are sick of your surfboard looking like a wet handful of fucking Skittles because of all that colour, go to Dreaded.
Yeah.
Micro texture, macro texture. Get on that shit.
Black and white.
Black and white, that's your options. Black and white. Joining us randomly on Gypsy Tales, because that's how this shit works. It's Mikey February.
What's happening?
Not much, mate. So got an old friend and a complete stranger, just how we like it on Gypsy Tales. Boys, the surf has been pumping. Have you been getting waves? Well, you have.
Talk about Mike first. He got in the comp because our good old mate Jimmy.
So you're not, you made it in this comp because of Jimmy Slade.
Yeah, like first alternate. Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And then so you're on the tour after because of Fano.
Yeah, after bowls, pretty much.
So cheers, boys.
Yeah, fucking stoked.
Yeah. What about old mate Jimmy? Let's talk about that for a bit.
Oh,
Because he carried on like a pork chop as he does. Like said,
What do you say?
oh, I'm not coming because my foot and why do I do this for Michael February?
Oh, there were so many little stories going around it though. I mean, I think the day before he said that, I don't know, he didn't do round one, so I didn't get to surf round one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's one.
So you went straight into round two?
Yeah.
Because he was doing the Valor Secrecy.
Yeah. And then he messaged me and hit me up and said,
He messaged you like straight up personally.
yeah, on Instagram, he's like, okay, if they run round two tomorrow, then you'll be in. But if they don't, then he's going to try and make his way here.
Really?
And then that morning they ran the girls. And then he said, and then he formally pulled out of the event. And then, yeah, I got in the next day. But I heard from someone else that he was trying to get flights to come the day before they ran round two.
Really?
And then he obviously just spinned it in a different way. And yeah, I don't know.
Probably traffic trying to get from the North Shore to Honolulu. Traffic probably just got him because that's fucking impossible.
Traffic in his head.
I was all super in the dark about it, and then bang, I see this Mikey February thing come up, and I was like, "Who's that?"
Got
and
me
then,
instead.
Yeah, and then Matty's like, "Oh, he rides for Dreaded," and I was like, "Oh, well, that's all right."
Fucking way better.
Here we go. So now, we got you on, mate. But so did you almost qualify through the QS then last year? Is that how it worked?
Literally as close as you could get, I guess. I need to make one more heat, and then the guy behind me, Pat Gadaskas, needed to make one heat. He made one heat and then lost and just went above me. I think if I made that one last heat in Sunset, I would have gone maybe past three other guys, I guess. But
Yep.
yeah, didn't end up that way.
So, but who cares? Mix on that wants to be on the couch, so you're in.
Yeah, stoked.
Did you expect for the waves to be just pumping the way that it was? So you were out round three, right? Or did you make it through round three?
No, I lost in round three, but I lost pretty badly. I mean, I needed a 3.2 and I got a 3 against Julian.
What do you got to do to get a 3?
That's pretty shit.
Did you fall off and get a 3?
I did fall off, yeah.
And got a 3?
I needed to do 2 more little turns and I fell.
So did you just choke? You were just shitting or what?
I think so, hey. I don't know, just because you can hear, it's pretty crazy because everyone's watching and you hear
it's a fucking world tour, man.
Yeah,
it's a big
commentators in your ear while you're surfing,
Oh, you could hear that shit from the beach.
Oh, non-stop, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it's pretty, yeah, I guess I choked a little bit.
Oh, mate, you're allowed
And he
to.
splashed the water. I said, mate, whatever you do, don't come off a wave and splash the water because then they think you haven't got the score.
Oh, so
They're
you just
only
let them
human.
know. Yeah.
You got to go fuck like everyone else does. Claim it.
I can't do that.
No, don't ever fucking claim it. Actually,
Did you know that Matt Hoy, when he was on tour, he actually invented the claim?
No way.
Yeah. If you actually go through old tape,
terrible.
if you go through old tape, Matt Hoy invented the claim. It was fucking classic. Not many people know it.
Wow.
Get fucked. It's the biggest bunch of bullshit ever.
That's true. That's
No,
Fuck the claim. I think you should get a point taken off you every time you claim.
yeah, but you did it.
agreed.
He did it in Brazil, so people think Brazilians invented it, but Matt just did it in Brazil. So that's how the claim started. Just followed him around, and now he fucking hates on it.
Oh, I
Fuck
wish I
that.
could have seen it.
Fuck, it's full of shit. There's no way that happened.
So did you the comp? You're out in round 3 with a 3. Sorry, mate. But you gotta cop it. We're drinking VBs. You have to tease each other when you're drinking VBs.
Yeah,
that's true.
But was it like almost a blessing in disguise because you got to surf pumping waves while everyone was watching?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we got the first day was pretty small, but the bank obviously got a lot better and it was really fun. It's pretty gnarly when you're surfing with everyone else out there in the free surf, so it was pretty good to get it with just another guy out. I didn't even surf round 1, so I didn't do it with 2 other guys. It was just straight into man on man.
Yeah, right. Have you been to the Goldie before to surf?
Yeah, I haven't been to Coolangatta or whatever for like maybe 4 or 5 years. It's good to be back.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And then did you boys go and surf? You said you've been surfing flat out since you've been here, Matthew.
I've been flat out surfing.
So, yeah,
since I've been
right.
here.
He's claiming.
No, just every other, late other, when the comp finishes, go surfing. It's been sick.
And you got it
Pumping.
good?
Yeah, I'm fucking doing all right for an old bloke.
How's that sweet, mate?
I just walk. Just go as soon as I get washed in and just walk back. Don't paddle.
Yeah.
Just get wave, go in, walk back.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
if you miss out on that lap, go again. That was a shit lap. Let's do another one.
Just the escalator.
Yeah, just go in. Just because sometimes you have a hell lap, you get like 3 good ones.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get none. Just go in and try again.
Was it crowded when it got
Fucking
that big?
packed.
Yeah, right. I didn't even bother.
The amount of Brazilians in Coolangatta is
It's pretty full on,
outrageous.
Yeah.
It's Rio.
I surfed the other day and like I don't give a fuck who's out there, whatever. And I just had to laugh, but I felt like a dick laughing. But this guy just got snaked by a Brazilian who was 3 million times better than him. Like this dude was just like a Tyler fucking tradie dude that's just out there having a lash, and full ripper Brazilian just snakes him. Like, oh mate was probably going over the falls anyway. And the guy just like hits the water, goes, "Go back to fucking Sao Paulo," and I just lost it. It was like the best thing I've ever seen in the ocean. And I was like, mate, this dude shreds so much harder than you.
Don't fuck with the labourers though, mate. The workers rule.
Yeah, but that dude,
Builders' bodies, they'll fuck you up.
I don't know, man. All the Brazilians, they just do jiu-jitsu and surf. So I don't know who you want to fuck with.
Well, true.
Old tradie or fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu ninja surfer.
I think it'd be a good fight.
You could, yeah, on the beach, boards included too.
No boards, just fucking game on. Bricks and all. Bricks and mortar. Who's going to fucking win?
Oh fuck! So you've thrown me for a loop, mate. I had questions. First time ever, I wrote some shit
Can I have
down.
another VB, please, Matthew?
Yep, we can. Beer on.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah, see?
So, wrote down some actual questions, but it's just going to be
Come on,
weird
no.
now because we got 2 guests.
Oh,
we
no.
got 2 people on, so it's just all fucked. It's all fucked up now.
No, it's all good. Just ask us both the same question and see how we answer it.
So, are you in a?
Relationship?
got-
Yep. with Matt. With your brother. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's not. It's all love here on the podcast. What was I going to say, mate? We're all fuck.
Oh, how good's that sound?
I know. On
On a Friday arvo, how good's it?
Friday the 13th.
No, he said it was the 30th, the 15th. You fucking
No,
weirdo.
I know, but this is the 13th
Oh,
podcast.
yeah, right.
I saved it for you
Ah, sweet.
because I knew you'd enjoy it,
Yeah, I do. I am.
mate. So let's just get right into it. We don't have too much time. You're a busy bloke
No,
these
we've got
days.
plenty of time.
It's hard to lock it. Like, come on, mate, I'm being dramatic. Want to make it out like you got a schedule these days?
My work ethic is fucked.
No, it's not. Look at you. You're super presentable. Don't you have some surfboards of shape or something? How's that going? Matt Hoy's Surf Shape Designs.
It's going really slow.
Is that because of you or because of customers?
Both.
Yeah, okay. So if it was-
You got to have customers to be you.
what's that?
you got to have people want your board. So
Yeah.
otherwise, why shape? Exactly. Just
shape.
saying, yeah, it sits there. Go, well, fuck. What did I do that for?
Do you still have the get what you're given rule?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. No numbers on the bottom.
Nothing.
We can go into something right now about
Let's
this.
do it.
Fuck leaderage.
What's leaderage? Oh, how
Full
much? Yeah,
of shit.
Yep. I
The
get you.
biggest lie in surfing. Can we get this out there right now?
All right.
It is.
The floor is yours.
Oh my god. Because this is the only stage I can never fucking put it on, so I might as well do it right here with you.
Yeah.
Jace, it's perfect. Leaders is full of shit.
What's the argument behind it?
Because I own a shape machine, right? So
Yeah.
the leaderage comes off the machine. You put it in, and it says the leaderage off a pre-shape.
Yeah.
Put it in, it comes off the machine as that.
Yeah.
You end up shaping it, put channels, glass it, put fins in it. The leaderage is totally gone. As soon as you touch it, the leaderage is gone.
Oh, righto. So
So
like
it comes
you're
off
saying,
it comes off the machine as the perfect
so
leaderage.
the blank is the leaderage,
Yeah.
but then it's
Then you fix the blank up and put like swallowtails,
Yeah.
square tails, whatever you do to it after it, and then put glass on it and fins in it and fin boxes and spray it and put stickers on it. So the leaderage is fucking gone.
Out
as
of the
soon
window.
as you touch it.
Is that
So it's the
the
most full of shit thing ever in surfing.
Messes with you, yeah.
Oh fuck, I hate it.
Oh.
What leaderage is that? I was like, fuck the leaderage.
does it catch waves or not?
Exactly.
Is that the measure?
Well, that's what they say. They say, oh, you need this leaderage for your weight. Fuck off. Leaderage is, it's a lie.
And then the thing that I've found too, not that I know,
Got it out.
good on you. And look, mate, we'll turn that into just a standalone Instagram for you, so you can blast it. But what I've found too is like you could have a say like a 32 litre surfboard.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll direct this question to the younger. But like, it's
Mikey won't have a fucking clue either. Just on a new board, it's going to go.
but
like
it's
this.
where the weight, it's where like the wide point is, right? So like if you've got that width of the board is up closer to the nose, doesn't it sort of not matter what the leaderage is because it's actually going to like get you in a little bit better if that it's wider at the front? Is that right or no?
Depends, I reckon. I mean, it'd probably get you in better, like catch waves and stuff, but I
Yeah.
don't know when you're up and riding and
Yeah, okay. See, I'm just all
Everyone's
about
different.
catching waves.
You
I
got
don't know
that
about I don't know about the surfing them yet.
But that's what it's all about, catching waves.
Because
That's all you want to do.
I want a
true.
board, like for me as an average shit surfer, I want a board that can just get in super easy. That's all I want.
Well-
and I reckon that from what I've surfed, it doesn't necessarily matter the leaderage, it's just like where the wide point is on the board.
What was that?
What? Doesn't matter what the leaderage is. Yeah.
I said, fuck leaderage. I don't want to hear it again, thank you.
Yeah, we're done. So let's talk.
No, but all I'm saying, all you do is paddle in surfing.
Yeah.
That's all you do. You paddle for an hour and a half, you ride a wave for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Not even. If you ride a wave for 30 seconds, it's like the longest wave of your life.
Yeah. Unless
All
you're
you
a
do is
KS Waveco.
Well, that's only one every 7 minutes. That's
Yeah,
a wank
true.
too. Jesus. That wave pool is outdated already.
You reckon?
100%.
I still want to ride it, eh?
Oh,
same.
me too. Me too. There's no fucking way I'm getting an invite. Oh, you might, because you took his spot. Maybe
Oh,
you
there's
could-
a- there's a
maybe-
point.
Maybe,
Yeah.
Kelly or Doggo
Maybe-
on that one event.
Maybe
just like,
'cause-
nah, you're not
yeah.
coming.
Yeah, just be like, nah, I kind of want to surf this one.
Yeah, you took my spot at the Quickie Pro. I'll take this one off him.
Oh, no, I'll get in.
It was the
I'll take 10%. I'll take 70 seconds of your waves.
it was so you knocked out Medina, didn't you?
Nah, Wilco. That was
Wilco.
other Mikey.
Okay, so Mikey knocked out John in round 2, and then Medina, and then you knocked out
Wilco.
Wilco. Oh, Wilco's a mate of mine.
And then you need a 3.2 to knock out Julian, but
But we've gone down that road. Oh, that's classic. Yeah, no, Wilco just didn't seem like he had that much in this year's comp for whatever reason.
yeah, I guess, I don't know. I didn't watch his first shine heat, but it was super slow when we were surfing.
Yeah.
I think all the heats that day were just like, if you get the wave, you kind
You
of
win.
making it. You don't have to do much, just surf it, but
Just not fall off
yeah.
when you're chasing a
Yeah.
3.2.
We need a 3.
So what? How did you find yourself, Matthew? Because I've been
I
thinking.
still
like,
haven't found myself.
Well, you've kind of
Jason.
you found yourself enough to get to this point where you're on a podcast and people want to hear about you surfing. So you found yourself that much. How did you find yourself being like the mentor to these kind of counterculture-y sort of dudes like Mikey and Ando? How does that happen, mate? Are you like the bad influence on them, or are you the good influence on them?
100% the bad influence.
But that's what I'm saying. So like, you get these dudes, right?
If you say I'm the good influence, I'll quit.
Yeah, you'd be offered. They're like,
I'm out.
So you went. You had 10 years on tour. 11. You're a fucking terror, which you just are, which is your deal, which is nice. That's why we love you. But then you kind of like, how did surfing change in those 11 years that you're on tour? Because you didn't change. Like, you didn't want to conform to it. You know what I mean? So how did surfing change to those 11 years?
Fuck, this is going to be...
No, come on.
Fucking your mate Jimmy changed the sport.
Is that what happened, you reckon?
Oh, 100%, I reckon. But before I went on, they were pretty professional. They were doing the right things.
So who was your era when you were on tour? Because I'm not a surf junkie buff dude that knows that shit.
Who I did the tour with?
Well, like, who was kind of top dogs when you jumped on tour?
I was with Curran, Ockie, Tom Carroll, Martin Potter, MR. I surfed a heat against MR, and I surfed a heat against Sean Thompson.
Fuck, that's sick.
Fuck, it was mental. They're my heroes. When I went on tour, going, mate, this is going to be the best thing ever. They were my heroes. I was like, oh, this is going to be sick.
Yeah.
I looked up to these guys my whole life. Then went on tour and they were kind of like a bunch of fuckwits. I was like, fuck you guys. Just
super serious?
They were just like just so competitive and just wanted to win everything and like make you belittle you. Is that right? And I was like, fuck, these guys are dickheads.
So
actually,
I guess
you're still my heroes, but you're fuckwits.
Well,
so,
I can definitely relate to that in terms of like meeting people that are your idols, and then they just turn out to be fucking kooks, and you're just like, that sucks. I just had all these posters.
Yeah, exactly. But then we went and just did what we did, and we changed them.
I reckon. Up,
well, we changed them into being normal people. We went, what the fuck? Why are you being fuckwits? This is the best thing you could ever do in your whole life.
Yeah.
Nothing gets better than what we're doing and what you do, and you show me what to do. And they actually, and now they're all pretty much best friends.
Yeah. So it was just that initial thing of them just being like hyper competitive.
Well, yeah, just competitive and just didn't want to show the groms. It's about surfing when we grew up. All the elders ruled. Yeah. And that's what they did. And they were the biggest elders. They were the best surfers in the world. And when I grew up, even not the best surfers in the world, they ruled. You know, you respect your elders, and if you didn't, they'd slap you about. And that's what they did when we got on tour. And I didn't realise that till I was like, I thought they were
like you just thought it'd be like one of them.
Yeah, no chance. I thought I was going to be one of them, but I thought they were going to be like, you know,
stoked for you.
Yeah, but they just were like, fuck, I'm going to hammer you, kid. I was like, all right then. Fucking game on, motherfuckers. And then they're fucking legends. I love them all. Like I say it to them all the time. Yeah. Fuck, you're the biggest bunch of fucking. And they go, yep, like an oath we were. Yeah. They're legends. They're the nicest humans in the world, and they just like I had the utmost respect for all of them because they paved the way for what we're doing now, what Mikey's doing, and everyone's doing now. So. And then what makes you think that Jimmy changed it? Well, he come on with his fucking posse, and he changed everything. He brought like different surfboards, and everyone went, "Oh, we're going to do that." And then they went, "Oh, like I don't know." He just brought a whole different. He come on and said, "Oh, how bad the surfing was on tour." That's his comment. I was like, "What the fuck?" No worries, mate, because you're fucking Jimmy. Do whatever you want. Say whatever you want. And yeah, he changed everything. He changed the way our boards were ridden. He changed the way the boards were shaped. He went long and thin and narrow, and then he's done it a few times. Then he went short and thick back in the day. He's changed everything, mate. Everyone just goes, oh, whatever. I don't think people even realise there's professional surfing before fucking Jimmy. Yeah, well, definitely, like, he was the guy. Well, I guess was it like probably Laird Hamilton and maybe those dudes were like the first mainstream surfers. Tom Curran was like kind of mainstream, but no one took it to the level that Slater did. And then for sure, because I think again, I'm not a fucking surf history buff, but when you get a rivalry like AI and Kelly, and then they're two totally different dudes, like that's probably what pushed surfing into, I guess, like the modern era of surfing in a way. I think Jimmy being on Baywatch, that's where we get his name from. Your fucking mate Jimmy. because his name was Jimmy Slade. That's what made him. That's what made surfing more famous than anything. He went everywhere, and he was on there as a professional surfer, as an actor on Baywatch.
I've still never seen an episode of that. Have you seen one?
No, I haven't.
Dude, I should go there.
Bring it up.
Yeah, we should. We don't have the technology right now, but I wish we did. Because
I want to know what Mikey thinks about that too. Because
Because how old are you?
I'm 24.
So what's your first memories of watching professional surfing?
Oh, well, for me, it's a bit different, I guess, growing up in South Africa.
Yeah.
Here, surfing's everywhere, but there it's like...
What part did you grow up in?
Cape Town?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Durban and stuff, I think there's a little bit more surf culture and obviously J-Band stuff, but I don't know, the whole industry and everything's pretty small, so... And also my parents, my dad, he just started surfing before I was born, and he kind of frothed out on it when I was still learning and that, so we didn't really get to see too much, but except for the mainstream magazines and all the videos and stuff like that, so it was pretty much just Kelly, and then when I was growing up, Parker and those guys, I didn't really know too much about anyone else outside of that. So
is that a good thing now, do you think, than say a kid that might have just been exposed to it flat? You look at a dude like Kolohe, who's just been bred to be a professional surfer. Yeah. I don't know Kolohe at all, but you've just got to think that the natural human instinct of doing something for so long and being exposed to something for so long, you'd get tired of it quicker than someone that didn't. So is it almost is it an advantage, do you reckon, now? Are you sort of frothing more than most dudes, or you just sort of don't know any different?
Oh, I think it's a little bit different for me because, I don't know, I guess for people like Kolohe, they were around it non-stop, and I guess when I was growing up, I saw all of that, but then now as I'm growing up, I'm kind of almost being more exposed to the history and stuff, and kind of getting a little bit more educated on it, besides just contests and stuff. And, so I'm kind of getting to experience it all kind of for the first time, but being a little bit older, so a little bit of a different appreciation for it, I think.
Yeah, because I think that you definitely find people that find shit later in life and they'll carry it on for a lot longer than a dude that was just literally out of the womb surfing, you know what I mean?
Oh, just because they've been living longer and get to experience shit for a lot,
Have you seen people come and go, Hoy, that were just full that's super contest rat, and then they just kind of fizzled out of it all?
Yeah, Nick Wood's a perfect example. Excuse me. From Merriweather, Nicky Wood, mate, he grew up the whole time. He won everything, and then he's a legend, one of my heroes too. But he just got pushed that hard and they thought he's next world champion, but he just burned out. He was over it. He'd had enough. Yeah. Surfing's it's like a soccer dad these days, Yeah. Everyone expects their kid to be the next world champ, and people paying them money, and it's all put in front of them.
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy,
and their parents and everyone just expects so much from the surfing world. My kid's the next best thing. See them around people brands and stuff, and they it's I don't know, it's a little bit odd.
Man. Shit, isn't it? I hate seeing it.
Yeah, for sure.
So they're like soccer, soccer dads on the sideline. They're exactly like that. Think that, like Mikey said, they're going to be the next world champ, and they expect everything out of the brand.
So much,
And someone else gives them something, and they go, "Oh, we're gone."
Yeah, there's you get that entitlement almost, eh? Like you should, just because you're doing this or that, then you should get free boards. You should have a travel deal. You should get whatever you sort of want out of it.
Yeah, it's shit. And they'll take everything. They'll bar people, and they're disrespectful groms too. If you're given everything, you don't get taught how to earn it.
Yeah, well, it's not like a fight to get stuff.
It's all there, and it's like a spoon.
You just don't enjoy it for the right reasons, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's surfing. It's not all that other stuff anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah. Do it for the right reasons.
That's the best thing about surfing. We're all going to do it anyway.
Yeah,
you might be the best in the world, but you'd still do it if you weren't.
Well, that's what I've always said, like, especially with motocross, like the background that we've come from is like, I think it's different in surfing because of the waves that you can get into as like a bigger dude. Like a stand-up barrel at Pipe is just going to be a different experience to like what I can get at Greenmount. You know what I mean? But in terms of the feeling of like when you paddle and stand up and you go down the line and you do a turn, like every surfer's relatively getting the same kind of feeling out of surfing, and then that's why you go back.
Yeah.
So it's like we're all, like you said, we're all doing it. We're all getting the same kind of thing out of it. Some dudes are just doing it for a living almost.
Yeah.
Well, not almost. Some dudes are just doing it for a living.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
So what was...
But what you're saying about that feeling you're getting when you're going down the line, imagine standing in a 10-foot barrel of pipe.
Yeah,
I know, me either. I'd love to fucking know that feeling. I was watch it and go, fuck, that must feel sick.
You would have surfed pipe and all that.
I was hopeless out there.
Just
terrible.
not the same
gnarliest
level.
wave in the world.
Yeah.
And what I watch the boys do out there is I'd freak out.
How far has that side of the sport come these days? Because like I watch a dude like John, and there was a movie that he did with Blake Courtney or whatever his name is, Blake Vincent. Oh, that dude's my favourite cinematographer. Like being a cinematographer myself, that dude's a fucking G. And when he did that film, I think it was Done. Did you remember that Done thing that John did? It was like just a 20-minute iTunes. Yeah, and he did that like that Tahiti segment, and he just drops in, doesn't grab the rail, he's on his backhand, and like the way that he pulls in and then just stands up, and it's just like this super calm, and you're just like, fuck off. Like that is to me is like a whole nother level.
Exactly, that's what you're saying. It's a whole nother, imagine that feeling.
Oh no, I can't. I can't even come close to it.
I've never had that feeling. Really, I've had a couple. Like, fuck, it's the best feeling in the world. And you push yourself to that limit and go, whoa, I want to do that. But what they do is mental.
Yeah.
And how they surf it like a beach break.
Yeah.
They just treat it like it's nothing. That's what blows me away. Like I shit myself when it's 6 foot. They're like 10 footers just going, no worries.
Well, that's like some of the turns that John was doing at Sunset this year.
Oh, last year at Margaret River.
Yeah, Margaret River. That's another one.
Yeah,
you're just
so
like,
good.
the fuck are you doing? Like, if you get caught in that lip,
it looks like he's surfing like a 2 foot wave, just like overpowering it.
Yeah.
Like,
so that's what they've got that thing.
I think it's just wherever you're from and what you grow up, or where you grow up and what you grow up surfing. Because I mean, there's guys in Hawaii that will surf 10 times better than any guy who's like on the CT or QS, but it's just because they grew up there and they're so comfortable with it, like, you know, they know what's going on. And I mean, same as probably some Brazilian in Brazil, you know, any 2 foot wave, they'll probably, you know, it's like,
well, that's like, like Toledo.
But you're right. When you stay in Hawaii for 2 months, in the end, you
come back and you're like, fucking anything.
Yeah, but you're comfortable with what you're dealing with. And they live there and they grow up there, so that's how it is.
Used to.
It's right, mate. Yeah. I love it. Those guys are like, that's the epicenter of surfing, really. Hawaii's it's still the proving ground.
Yeah.
Everyone says, where else? Nah. Go to Hawaii and man up. It's the spot to do it, and they do it.
Well, there's this kid, I can't remember his name, but I started following him on Instagram. You might know I'm talking about. He just got this fucking barrel at pipe, and it was like, I think they entered it in like Wave of the Winter, and he was just like just a bro, and he was just out. He just knows all the boys, and like he got a legit monster out there, and he just got spat out of this thing, and he just stood there, and then like Surfline and everyone was tagging him. Just a nobody, just a full nobody but he knows all the boys. Like you can kind of, you know by his Instagram that he knows the dudes, but like just a full G. And like, that's what you're saying. Like, dude just goes up in pipeline, he's no one, and he just sends it.
Oh, they charge. They treat it like it's a beachy. That's what blows me away.
Yeah.
I'm shitting myself. Pipe's the gnarliest wave in the world.
Yeah.
I reckon. I've been everywhere, and that fucking scares the shit out of me.
What is it about it?
It's just unpredictable.
Yeah,
too.
right.
It's not a perfect reef break. I mean, it gets perfect, 100%. It gets unbelievable, but it's just unpredictable.
So many elements there. Yeah, the people.
Yeah, everything about it. Yeah.
Take.
Yeah.
When was your first time surfing it?
I went there maybe when I was around maybe 19 or so.
Yeah.
I mean, all my mates and stuff used to go when they were younger, but then this year we had the trials, which was pretty sick. I got to surf there with 3 other guys out, which was pretty good.
How much quicker can you learn the wave when it's just those couple dudes out there? Like, are you actively sort of learning as you go when you're in a heat out there?
It depends. If you with like some local boys, then it's a lot easier because you can see they just know what's going on. But if it's you and a bunch of like international guys from wherever, you know,
Just
everyone's
out there,
kind of
right?
like headless chickens, just like paddling for everything, and you know, you kind of, yeah, I guess when you with the local boys, you can get used to it a little bit better.
Yeah, well, that's one thing you see in like the surf films and stuff when John's out there and it's just like a free surf. And there's like 40 dudes and they're not even looking at the wave that he gets, and it's like
no, not 40, 140.
Yeah, but like on the peak where he's at, like all those dudes are kind of in the spot for that wave. They're all paddling towards the horizon, and then John just does the old swivel and just gets like the craziest shit you've ever seen, and you're like, man, that wasn't even on their radar.
Yeah,
so that goes to show the local knowledge of like what's going to do what out there.
Yeah,
100%.
And he positions himself so good. Like anyone else will like paddle so hard into it, like sketchiest takeoff ever, but he just like in the right place, right time, just like two strokes and just like perfect.
Two paddle,
trips
exactly.
you out, yeah.
They sit though. Everyone else, like you said, everyone else paddles out the back.
Yeah.
They just sit. They know what it's not going to break, and they just say, I'm sweet here.
Well,
Everyone's scratching for the horizon. They just go, nah. I'm just going to sit here and I've got this wave.
Yeah, well,
and that's fucking balls.
Dude, big time
major
balls.
Because I'm like, fuck that, I'm out of here.
Yeah, so
paddling wide. It's just like
I'm like fucking 200 meters wider, and they're just like, yeah, I'm going back door.
But that's the math of dudes out and waves ridden doesn't add up a pipeline. Probably more than anywhere else in the world. Like the number of people that are in the lineup versus the number of waves that get successfully ridden. You're like, the fuck are these dudes doing out there? Like, are they camping the night? Are they sleeping there?
Some people shouldn't be out there. It should be like a black run in the snow. No, you can't go there.
Yeah.
Some ways, a lot of spots in the world should be like that. So no, you can't surf there because you're not up to the ability.
Yeah.
They got to do it because it's happening and people are getting hurt because of that.
Well, that's
and
like
dying.
Well, when the big wave stuff first started going with jet skis, it was just
that's
like
happening with the big wave stuff. People are paddling out with because all the big wave dudes have got like a full backup. They pay for their jet ski riders, their filmers, and everything.
And then nobody just comes along
and they have to rescue them.
Yeah, they got to save them. Yeah,
and they're not paying. That's what they're blowing up about. I agree. You should not be allowed out. No, go fucking stop. You're not up to this. Actually, sorry to tell you, fuck off.
But you can see that shit, like, even when I'm in LA surfing, as soon as it gets over head high, it's a fucking ghost town. Like, there's just not that many dudes that are good at surfing. But then you get those, like, Yahoo dudes that are just like, yeah, I'll fucking go charge Mavericks. And you're just like, man, no way. How good's that sound? Is this podcast sponsored by VB?
Fuck, I wish. I wish I was sponsored by VB. I've got two things in my life I'd really like to do. Be sponsored by VB so I get it for free. And I want to host Rage.
Dude, you could host Rage.
Such a fucking... I watch it every Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday night anyway. So I just want to... You know what Rage is?
No.
It's a late night...
Rage!
It's a late night music channel.
Yeah?
I just sit up by myself.
Sick.
And they just play the weirdest shit.
If you got a good... I know. Exactly. If they got a good host, they play hell music.
Yeah.
Who hosts? Is it always artists or is it random dudes as well?
No, it's always
artists.
Artists, yeah.
Fuck, how do we get you in on it?
Oh, fuck, I want to. I've been asking for years. They still bar me. I've been asking to get sponsored by VB for years too, but they're still
why would we sponsor you, mate? We'd lose 30% of our revenue.
Yeah, fucking 100%. They should... 100%. I agree.
What did you know of Matt Hoy before you got on Dreaded? How did the whole Dreaded thing happen? So this is a good story.
Well, I want to hear it.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it was pretty recent. It was.
Hey, pull this into your Mikey.
Yeah, I guess I knew a lot through Wade and Mikey, like just starting to hang out with them over the last couple of years and stuff, and yeah, we were at the Quickie Pro. I think it was like the opening party last year before the contest started.
What is that? Just to get the sun out of your eyes.
Oh, cheers.
Get a fucking curtain, mate.
That's what I've been saying.
You just like people to watch, I heard.
Yeah, all right, so we're a quickie, bro.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, just with all the boys, and I had a couple of beers and that, and went out one night, and just ran into Hoy and met him there, and had a pretty good night, yeah. And then started talking about Dreaded and that, and Mikey was there, and Wader and all that, and yeah, just from there, just kind of signed the deal right there and then yeah.
Inked it in blood. did the old blood handshake, and fucking away we go. Couple knuckles.
Fucking 100% on.
Oh, because it's pretty random. Little kid from South Africa meeting old Matthew Hoy in a fucking bar. Like, most people would be scared not signing a sports deal.
I know, it was the first time I met him. But crazy.
First time you met me, signed.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
On.
2 hours later.
Really? No, really?
Literally, like 1 hour later, I was on Dreaded.
Already, you just like woke up for a surf in the morning and that was already on your board.
It was like that awkward, like, you know, you're a little bit hungover, you're like, you know, remember what we spoke about last night? But
did you really do this?
Yeah, I was like, I wanted, like, I was serious about it, and Hoy was also, so yeah, all worked out.
Part of the fam.
Yeah, crazy.
They've actually bought a grip from a local fucking surf store.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, Sambo in the
bag.
In the bag.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he told us on the trip here. So we did our deal on the drive here, so we're all sorted. Got no money to pay him, but he's on.
Just
I'm
commish.
safe. Yeah.
Nah, do some kind of like contingency where if like you don't score over 3 points and you fucking don't get your check for the month.
Oh, I don't know if that'll be
Where's
good
your
for me.
fucking curtains
Yeah,
back
this
here?
sun's a shocker, isn't it?
Just put something there, would you?
Where's Matty?
Where's he gone? Look, where's Fev gone? You need to help us out here, mate.
I got nothing.
Just put a helmet there. Put Pricey's helmet there.
Where?
Just like the sun.
Yeah,
What the there's a curtain on the other window. What the fuck is
well, we
that?
don't normally do them at 5 in the Arvo. This is outside of normal scheduled programming.
Oh, fucking.
You're good. You got the back to us, and Mikey's got a Cooper.
No, I just got to do this.
Nah, you can sit down.
Just wear sunnies.
Yeah, chuck your sunnies on. There you go. There we go. You legitimately look like a musician, not a surfer right now.
Especially when I'm wearing this hat.
Yeah, we're in the Akuba. You could be playing some kind of like Falls Festival or some like reggae and blues fest or something.
Mikey watched us play music the other night. He went, fuck that.
I wish I could play music. Fuck,
Fuck,
it's
so
sick.
do I.
Yeah.
Why don't you join Connor Coffin? Get in a band with him. Do vocals for him.
I don't know about
sunscreen.
that.
No, Banana Boat, I heard that's out.
Is it?
Yeah, they said that that's the worst sunscreen ever.
Really?
So you're not sponsoring us.
Did Kelly tell you that?
My mate Jimmy, if he said it was the worst, I'd use it.
Let's talk about. Yeah.
No, I heard Banana Boat's out. They went, that's the worst sunscreen ever.
So why?
I don't know.
Why do you end up as this guy that's like mentoring Ando, Mikey Wright? You got them.
I'm not.
You are, but
No, I'm not.
they gravitate towards you.
No, thank you.
What do you mean?
No. No, everyone keeps saying, you know,
It's not like it's a formal thing. Like, you're not Micro's fucking surf academy, but like these, you know what I mean? But like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying you're standing there whistling out the back for
You're
him.
not throwing the footy to the surfers.
Yeah. I'm not. You're not whistling out the back and all that shit. But like, the boys enjoy being Mikey's getting pumped. For those just listening to the podcast on iTunes, Mikey February is getting fucking pumped by the sun. So that's why all this hoopla is happening. He's got an Akuba block in a shade, and Hoy's trying to be a human billboard.
Standing up and sitting down. No, don't worry.
Yeah.
fucking hot.
So why do the boys, you know, you're in Ando's surf movie. You bloody Mikey Wright is Matt Hoy 2.0, the reincarnation of the terror. So what's doing?
Well, not much. But I just like them, you know. They're good blokes and I want to help them out as much as I can, but I've got nothing to do with what they do.
Yeah, no, and you're not claiming it, but I think it's just cool that you've got these guys that are sort of, they gravitate towards you as like, it's, you know, that respect your elders kind of culture.
Maybe I gravitate towards them.
Maybe, true. Yeah, there you go.
So that might be that, because they're good kids, and you know what, and I try to help my mates and do the best I can for them, but everyone's going, oh, it's like Mikey, but I agree. I'm stoked, because Mikey Wright especially is like me. So I'd say that. He's like me when I was a kid. I was like, fuck yeah, this is sick. Do it, mate. Just be yourself and rip in, and just, who gives a fuck, really? Like what people think of you and what you do. It's about you being respectful and being an individual. Yeah. Besides just going and doing what everyone else wants you to do. Just be yourself, mate. That's what's life about, really. You got to be yourself. Otherwise, you're lying to yourself.
And
does that make any sense?
No, it does. But sure. So why did that not become the norm in surfing?
Because everyone, like, it goes back to the soccer dads. Everyone wants their child to be a professional surfer these days. Yeah. It's not like what it used to be. No one thought we were going to be professional surfers when we grew up. We were so lucky to do what we did. But now they're just pushing it. You got to be like this. You got to do this. You got to do this. Everyone's doing the same boards. Everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone's doing the same turn. And I think the whole thing about professional surfing, they judge it like that. Yeah. So everyone's got to do it. You got to be different. You got to do this. You got to do that. I think the individuality is taken out of the sport. That's my point. And then, but you see Mikey come back into it and go, oh, I've got my own flair on this. Yeah. Yeah, and you go, whoa, and people go, well, that's what I wanted to see, something different. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, that's what's crazy to me is that when you do get a guy that comes and is outside the box like a Mikey, the dude's the fucking hero. Like, unanimously voted the hero. Yeah. So it's like, why doesn't everybody do that? I don't know. Because they're not like him. They can't do that.
But everyone's individual in their own way. You know what I mean? Or do you think that people have been conditioned for so long to be that clean-cut kid that they just end up not knowing how to be anything else? Yep.
I think it's pushed some guys away, you know, like the guys who have maybe gone onto like free surfing and stuff who've, you know, were potentially could have done contests and stuff, but I guess the whole athlete and all that sort of vibe, like, kind of just threw them off, and they kind of wanted to get away from it. Like, I reckon there's a good couple of guys who could have been doing contests, but they just...
Well, look at Dane Reynolds. He's a good example of that.
No, just the way... Yeah, exactly. I mean, even Creed used to do contests, and he was ripping and doing so good, but I think the whole, you know, the athlete aspect of it and stuff just kind of made, maybe not freak them out, but just kind of pushed them away.
But then I think
it's the judging thing. They don't want to be judged.
Yeah. But see, I think that there's a thing too, and like, I don't know, like Dion Agus or that little crew of dudes, right? But then
don't mention his name, please.
But I look at that, and I think
he ripped our grip off.
Yeah, no, they did. Octopussy stole a lot of shit.
Zip it.
But the whole thing, like, when I look at their crew, I'm like, they're like so similar that it's like they're trying to be this counterculture thing of like, oh, we don't want to be the contest, we don't want to do this, but then they sort of all look the same, and it's like, what's Matty's fucking drilling here? They've got some time improvements going on. Oh, we'll just pause for a sec while Matty drills.
What the fuck? Other side, mate. It's the wrong side. What? Yeah, other side. Oh my god.
Welcome to fucking Dreaded.
I know. We're going places.
We're not, no one.
He's a fucking chippy too.
Just drilling into the concrete.
He's an actual like chippy. It's like a builder.
Like a builder.
Oh, okay.
And he's doing it the wrong side. Imagine fucking getting work at his house. I'll pay you $1,000 a day. Fuck, he did it the wrong side, motherfucker.
Where do you want it? Oh,
yeah. That's what she said.
What, do you want it?
Well, oh, yeah. In the butthole.
In the bum.
It'll be going like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I know. Mikey's fucking blinded by the lights.
He's copping it,
It's like a silhouette.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, there we go. Nah, Matty's got it. We're on.
Broncos, bruh.
Oh, no. I'm out.
fucking Nova Countryans.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you're on, mate.
See?
You can take this thing off.
That's Mikey's.
How's the tins we got going on? It's got a collection.
That's good.
Getting into some real shit. There you go, my brothers. Yeah, boys.
Thank you.
That's got to be a bit better, or what?
Can you see us?
Yeah. Let me know if you want to hang that little bit up too. No, we're good.
Let me know if you need anything. Job's
Yeah,
done at your house. I'll be there.
Just like to take a second to thank Matthew McAlpine's Trade Services. But yeah, so you look at, I would look at those movies that those dudes were in, and I'm like, you're trying to be the anti-athlete thing, but now you all just put yourself in this little hipster box, and you all look the same, and you're all wearing these polo shirts, and you're all like, so they sort of were trying to not do one thing, but then they ended up being the same thing, but in a different way. And I'm just like, there's no individuality in what you guys are doing either. And then, but that's where I think Mikey has carved it, like using him as an example. Ando is the same. Like, they do have their own style.
Yeah.
So I think, is it just fucking hard to have your own style?
Fuck, no way.
Definitely not. I don't know.
Fuck, no, Mikey's the
You
perfect
do.
example.
What's Mikey's style? Explain. I've never even seen the dude surf for real.
Steve.
Are you solely?
I don't
No,
know.
it's
My arms
sick.
kind of just go everywhere. And do anything,
But you got your own style.
yeah,
There's a
I
lot of
guess so. I mean, I don't know. When I was younger, I used to try and I won't lie, try and be like everyone that you looked up to and stuff. But I guess I was just too tall and lanky to do all that stuff. And yeah.
But you have your own style. And it's Steve, and you
Yeah.
you're like it's cruisy style, but still doing everything you do. And like Mikey's the other way. He's an animal.
Just a fucking hack
yeah,
artist.
it's a different style, but he's got his own style.
Yeah.
Like, when you look at all the people on the tour, not write them off about the seven at all, but they're all sort of doing the same shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, like mix
But
it up.
again, that
But I
that
think it's
could come
because
down
of
to
the
the
judging.
yeah.
100%. Because
Yeah.
they want to see it. I'll mix it up. They say your routine. And I saw it at J-Bay last year. I watched the whole comp. I went, they were all doing a layback snap, getting the score for it. They're all doing the drop wallet, man.
Yeah.
And they're sort of the same ways. I was like, fuck this.
But I mean, Mikey does it. I guess it's like, he has a different style, but whatever he's got, he kind of just, makes it work with the judges and stuff like that,
But they weren't even judging him right, I reckon.
Yeah.
He smoked John, sorry to say.
Oh, he
and
did.
Gabrielle. They should have both been comboed. And they let him back in the door. Like, they let the opportunity back to them.
Yeah.
It was my call, but whatever. I'm a bit blatant.
I mean, still
Well,
smoke
you
them.
fucking, it's Matt Hoy's Surf Academy. Like, of course you're going to say that about you guys.
Fuck, it's not really working for me. Matt Hoy's Surf Academy, that would be fucking hilarious.
That would be a coach I would want.
We'd have a good time.
Fuck yeah, it'd be fun. What's called the Dream Tour, mate?
I said to my best coaching advice was to Steph Gilmore. I said to her one night, we're at the Rattlesnake actually. And I said, fuck those cunts. That was my advice to her. She went, best advice I've ever had.
Did she win the world title that
Yes.
year? She probably did.
She won the comp the next day. It was sick.
Dude, that's...
Sorry to say.
Nah, you can say
Can't
whatever
win.
you want, mate. Doesn't matter. Sponsored by Dreaded. They don't give a fuck.
Cunt.
Old Steph, dude, the way she surfs is so sick. Like, watching her, she's a chick that you can really enjoy watching. You can't, not to be a dick, but there's not many sports where you can watch chicks and like really enjoy the technique, the flow, the way that they're sort of
Style,
surfing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, style. I think it's hard to have that style when you compare it back to that against men's. But it, like, surfing is an arena where a chick can really have a style that you can appreciate, whether, you know what I mean, like across all genders.
No, definitely. She's definitely, I mean, by far. I mean, even compared to some of the male surfers, I guess.
I agree 100%.
I'd rather watch her probably than all of them, I guess.
Yeah,
know?
like watching her at J-Bay is just crazy.
Oh, I can't wait. I don't even think she's ever surfed J-Bay before.
No. Really?
Yeah, I think this year will be...
Surely she's surfed it though in like free surfs and stuff.
Never.
Never been there.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Ridiculous.
I know,
dude.
Same.
Yeah, because I can imagine like the way that she would draw lines down there. You know what I mean?
All the girls are gonna blow up there, I reckon.
Yeah.
Was it cool?
Carissa is going to be sick there too. You'll find out who the good surfers are.
Oh, especially at a wave like that, eh?
Well, every year, J-Bay sorts them out, I reckon. Every single year, all the boys and the girls go, well, the girls haven't been there, but every single year the boys go to J-Bay. It sorts the good surfers from the bad surfers because you look who knows how to read a wave.
Yeah, and you're just given so much time on the wave to do your thing.
And you got everything you need in your wave. You got speed. It's a perfect.
You're going fast the whole time, but you have to like your timing and everything has to be super on point. But also like not rushed. Like you know, take your time. Pick
that's
your
what
sections.
People rush. And it sorts the good and the bad out every year. You go, that guy looked good. Like last comp, he looks shit at J-Bay. And if you look shit at J-Bay, you're a shit surfer. Pretty much.
Definitely.
Like if you don't light it up at J-Bay, even if you lose your heat and you don't light it up, see ya.
Go back to the CT.
Have a look at yourself.
Did you surf J-Bay with Craig for his movie, or who were you filming there with? Because that was sick.
That was sick. It was pumping J-Bay too. It was sick. We went for a week. It was pumping.
What was it like filming that movie with him? Because how many parts were you in?
I just did that. I did that one part in J-Bay, and then we went down the south coast and did another one. Yeah, with Ock. It was sick. With J-Bay,
that's right.
Yeah, we got pumping waves down there too. So,
have you seen Ock doing his Ock cast? Fucking classic, eh?
He just stole that shit off me.
Did he? Oh, well, you were doing Hoy Show for a while, eh?
100%. Fuck Mick Simpson.
There was some dramas there, wasn't there?
Hope you're listening.
It's hard to get. Look, mate, from one filmer to another, it's hard to get good filmers.
I don't give a fuck.
What else are we talking about? How is
get over that one? That film was amazing to do with Nando's. It was sick.
Yeah. What's he been doing lately?
He's just steezing around,
just cruising. Yeah, being a fucking cool cat.
I call them the former Quicksilver riders.
Oh yeah, is he doing a thing with with Dane? Yeah,
former Quicksilver riders, all of them.
Yeah,
pretty funny. And they go, oh fuck. Sort of walk off. I'm like, yeah, but you are. Should have just taken all their money, you fuckwits. He got offered millions of dollars, and they went, no, we're going to be former Quicksilver riders. And sweet, former.
Because they're artists, and
there they go.
They're creatives. Yeah, you got to be respectful of the creative process.
Well, they're not really. They do what they do. They're doing their style. Yeah, I love it. I'm not writing them off. They're doing what they want to do, and that's the coolest thing ever. Like they don't need. Like I'm not saying anything.
Well, some people just don't need millions of dollars.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're doing their own thing, and they've been individuals, which is the most amazing thing ever. I'm not writing them off at all.
No, I know.
But
it's fucking funny, man.
It's pretty funny. It is what it is.
What?
It's not even funny. It's like that's what they did.
Yeah.
But they're being themselves, and I love that more than anything. You got to be true to yourself.
Yeah. So now that you're like thrown into the tour, Mikey, like, do you have any idea of what to expect from now, or like, are you just fucking?
I don't know. Like, I guess I only found out like a month or like a couple of weeks ago with Mick's retirement and stuff. Like, heard rumors and that, but yeah, it's definitely nice. You know, I mean, I've been on the Cures for a good couple of years and surfing. You know, not the best waves ever. So the fact that I can actually like order good boards and, you know, try and like not focus, but just like try and surf good waves and like work on my surfing, because the last couple of years I've just been trying to work on surfing the worst waves ever.
Just groveling sort of shit. Yeah,
you know, like full like sacrificing style and just trying to like, you know, surf really bad waves. But now I actually get to surf some good waves and, you know, work on my surfing, you know, myself. So looking forward to that.
Did you do? How was the QS process when you were coming up?
There was no QS.
So how did it work to get on tour back then?
You just put your money in the bank and got on tour. There was
Is that really how it worked?
Yeah, it was trials and then main event. That's it. No QS when I started.
Really? So there's no top 32 sort of
No,
deal?
there was top 32.
Yep.
There was a top 16.
And how do they pick them? Years before?
Yeah. So you just finished. Then
So it
the
was like
ratings
an old fucking unlimited data plan if you just never unsigned.
No, they couldn't get out. It was
You just-
so heavy. They couldn't lose.
Yeah,
If you
fuck.
got 17th all year, you're still in.
No shit.
So they had the tops. Yeah, it was fucked up. So they had the top 30, top 16.
Yeah.
And then the back 16 made the top 32, and then they had 3 rounds of trials.
Like before
Right.
every event.
Yeah.
No
So
way.
you just went in the trials and just battled your way through it, and then went to those guys.
Yeah.
If they didn't lose, they didn't lose.
Fuck, that's
And it
gnarly.
was so hard to beat them too. It was gnarly.
Really?
Yeah.
But
And then-
I guess
and
at
then
least you're in good waves though, right?
No, fuck no.
Oh, no?
A 20-minute heat's best 4 waves. It was
yeah,
fucked.
true.
Oh, right.
It went from the contest used to go Wednesday to Sunday, no matter what.
Oh, so they didn't do like
That's
the
why
waiting period.
we're like a fucking band. That's why we got so fucked up. Because like go there Wednesday to Sunday, get on the piss. Whenever you lost, everyone was on it. And that's what happened. And then you moved to the next event. You had to travel to wherever you were going. There was no social media. There was no maps. We had a map. We went to Europe. Never even been to Europe in my whole life. Just went. Oh, where did we go? Got off the plane in fuck. Where were we? In I don't know. In France. I had no clue where we're going. I just went. Bought a map. And went, oh, we're going to go there tomorrow. The comp's on tomorrow. Slept in. We used to sleep in like tents on the beach and just in our cars, and we had nothing. If the boys won the comp or did well in the comp, we'd all share the money and just go, well, let's go to the next one. We'd be sweet. It was nothing like these motherfuckers that got it now.
Back in my day.
Back in fucking more day.
No, but I mean, it's got to like, it has changed. Like, it's crazy.
Well,
It's
I
now,
think all the social media and everything you got, it's just changed everything about everything, really. It's not just about surfing, it's about the whole world that's changed. But yeah, it was gnarly. I stayed in a tent on the beach in England. What's it called there? That
Newquay.
Newquay, yeah. I never went back. I went, fuck that, I ain't going back. It had massive seagulls too.
Yeah.
The fuck out of me. They were fucking huge. It's like, what the fuck? They're like fucking 6 foot seagulls. Shit.
It's all an emu, mate.
No, fuck, that's what it looked like. Oh, they were fucking huge seagulls. That's all I remember. And people just doing bad shit, but I never went back. We stayed in a tent at the beach. All of us just had no accommodation. Got there, drove down there, and just stayed and then woke up the next. I I still got it. Bought a leather jacket and a pair of Doc Martens boots. Still got both of them from that year, 1989. But I had them on, and slept in a tent at the comp on the beach. Surfed in the next heat in the morning.
Well, wetsuits just dog shit back then too.
Yeah, it was like a fucking straitjacket.
So I just imagine like I'm cold in a good wetty these days. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's fucking loose shit.
But
yeah, the wetsuits were fucked.
yeah, that's what I mean.
No,
like,
I was with O'Neill then, so the wetsuits were probably pretty good.
yeah, right.
Because they,
They actually were good.
yeah, because they knew how to make wetties.
Would
Other company didn't know. Oh, Rip Curl, but they all just went in the wetty industry.
Yeah.
Fucked it up.
Did you would you rather be on tour now or still have had that experience of back then?
Fucking Wade were on tour now. Fuck that.
Why? Just because it's just too fucking serious now?
Couldn't fucking do what I did. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, right.
Couldn't do what all of us did. There's no way I'd like to be on tour now.
Yeah.
No chance.
So was there?
I'd like the money.
Yeah, the money. Yeah.
But fuck, who cares? We had the best time of our lives.
So was there ever a point when you were on tour that you were like focused on winning a world title, or it just wasn't even in the equation?
Fucking no chance. I had fucking Kelly Slater.
Yeah, okay.
He ruled my era. Well, I had Tom Curran
Yeah.
at the start, and like Tom Curran and all those was the suburb. And Martin Potter won 1989, my first year on tour, and he rock and rolled the fuck out of it. It was so cool because everyone said, Like, he's the only guy that, you know, that never won a world title. And he focused that year and I watched it, and that was my first year on tour, and went, fuck, that's what you got to do. And he had a hell time, but he focused and did it.
Yeah.
That was his mission, to win a world title that year. And that was my first year on tour, so I was like, whoa, fuck, all right. You can do that and do that.
Yeah.
You can do both and have a hell time and win. I was like, all right, sweet, let's go. And that sort of made it like that. But there's no way I'd like to be on tour now.
Yeah.
Mate, we had the best time ever.
Who was in your final at Bells?
Yeah, well, we got to talk about the Bells win.
I want another beer, please. Fuck it. It's Friday, Arvo.
What's that?
I'm drunk.
What year did you ring the bell, mate? Why don't you like talking about it?
What do you mean?
You don't like talking about ringing the bell?
Well, I did.
Yeah, you told me today you never surf balls in the car.
Can you believe me?
I was tripping out, but
I can't believe he.
I
was going, I've never surfed birds. He going, oh, really? Man, he was losing it. You don't know your history.
So Mikey's about to get an education.
That was like, really?
Really, bro? So what year did you win? How was it?
Phone a friend.
Phone a friend, yeah.
Really?
Mikey Feb, what year did I win?
oh, I'm still learning.
Wait, we give him a break. He's from South Africa. That's a fucking long way away, man.
Oh,
South Africa's a long way away from anything.
it is. It's hard, but it's good.
It is good.
Keep it that way.
Yeah,
Less people. Well, it's getting there, but less crowds.
it's good though.
Yeah.
See, it's I heard you say it's a lot like Australia, isn't it?
Oh, it's so similar.
Yeah.
I mean, besides cricket and rugby, I mean, it's pretty similar. Like the waves.
Yeah, the
People.
climate, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. Like literally every little place you go, you can kind of
Relate to something.
Yeah.
How's it getting back there now? Of a lot of people are sketched out to go to South Africa. Like, is it one of those places? Because like I got friends that go to Mexico all the time, and they're like, half the people you speak to are like, "Fuck, don't ever go to Mexico. You'll get your fucking head cut off." And then half the people are like, "Mate, go to Mexico. It's the best shit you'll ever do in your life." So like, from a dude that grew up in South Africa, which one is it?
Oh, it's the best place ever.
Yeah,
it's
right.
so good. It's cheap. It's so many good waves, little people. I mean, they are sketchy places, but you just don't go there.
It's kind of like everywhere though, eh?
Yeah, literally like everywhere. But I guess this
The
is
sketchy
like
places in fucking Newcastle, like where Hoy lives.
Yeah. No, it's mellow. I mean, there's so many tourists that come there now, but I mean, you just don't have to go to those bad places.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mellow though. I mean,
Yeah.
just gotta watch
Just
yourself.
like you said, same as everywhere.
Yeah.
Sketchy places everywhere.
Yeah, we could probably drive 30 minutes from here and be into some weird shit.
Yeah.
100%. Not even.
Yeah. There's some weird shit going on at the beach at times down here.
Exactly. Sketchy people everywhere. It doesn't matter where you are.
Oh, I reckon
And
South
South
Africa.
Africa's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's a lot like the culture is a lot like Australian culture too.
Yeah.
Well, when we're like them, because
Yeah.
it's sick though.
Oh.
Had the best times ever. I got some of the best friends ever. They were the best waves. Had amazing times there. South Africa's sick.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to be going for Christmas this year. So,
Yeah, that's what you said.
yeah, so I'm pretty keen to go
Maddie's
check
not
that
going.
out. I think, are you not, Maddie's not going, why?
I got tour. I'm on tour.
Oh, boys on tour, that's right. We spoke about that last podcast, boys on tour.
Boys,
Gets weird.
what goes on tour stays on tour.
That's it. Hoy, Bells Beach. Let's go back to your win. Mikey's got to know. I've got to know. I don't know shit.
He's going to see it. He's going to go down there and compete. So he's going to see my name on the wall, on the stairs going down.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he's
they got the
like, fuck,
stairs."
he did surf here.
He told me he'd never been here.
Never been there in my life.
Tell me about that event, mate. I am curious to know.
Oh, you know what happened at that event? Ock won the skins, so that's what that 97 thing's all about.
What's that
They
mean?
didn't even know. They didn't even know I won the comp. It's all about Ock winning the skins that year.
What's the skins?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the same year.
What's the skins?
Oh, the skins was an event that you win a heat and you stay out there and win $5,000 a heat.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty funny. So I won the comp, won the bell. Best shit I've ever done in my whole life. Best shit of it. That's all I want to do.
Yeah,
I knew I was never good enough to be a world champion, but all I want to do is win a bell. I won one in 1989 for the trials, which was, and I'm the only one that's ever got a bell for the trials.
And the actual event.
Yeah. No one's ever got a bell for the trials. I got a bell.
Oh, yeah.
It's at my mum. I tried to get it back. She says no. And then, like, 97, I was like, I had a good event up here at the Billabong Pro and I got third. And I was like, fuck, I want to roll here. So then went to Bells, Leighton Bells. And then I ended up winning. I thought I was going to win at the start.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I had an inkling. I was like, fuck, I'm on a roll here.
What was different?
Oh, nothing was different.
Just a feeling.
Yeah, I don't know. We did a couple of promo tours with Quicksilver and I went and saw these bells. They had these big bells everywhere. And I was like, fuck, I think I'm going to win. And then what went on, it was like, went through the event, whatever. And then I knew I was going to win the last day. I was like, no one's beat me today. I don't know. I didn't care.
Yeah, right.
I was cruising. I was going to say what I was doing, but I'm not going to say that. So people don't need to hear it. But yeah, I was just cruising. I had the day. I was like, fuck, I'm on today. And it just happened that day. And I went through the day. I think I beat Shane Dorian, then Taylor Knox, Shane Dorian, then Damien Hardman in the final. Yep. And Damien Hardman's my nemesis. He's first year on tour, he beat me 7 times in a row. Like, just hammered me. He's legend though. I love him. And then I just knew I had it. And they gave me a big belt. I've got the only big belt too. You know the ones they ring?
Yeah.
Got one of those.
Yeah, I've got the only one. And I don't know if I should have it, but I just took it. Because I think they give you that one to like ring and go, this is the perpetual one.
Yeah.
But they give you the little one. But I just went,
chucked it in the carry on.
I'm going home with this. And I'm the only one. Potts come to my house, Martin Potter come to my house and went, the fuck? I said, yeah, that's what they gave me winning bells. I went, look at my little shit bell. I went, fuck, mate.
Unlucky, bruh.
I know, unlucky, bruh. So I got the.
Were you surfing one of your dad's boards then?
Yeah. So I surfed all my dad's boards, every contest win, besides one in Brazil. All my dad's boards, yeah.
So that's got to be fucking rad to win Bells Beach on a board your dad made you.
Oh, it's amazing. My dad's not even, he's a like perfectionist, but he's not a professional surfboard shaper. He just does it for fun. Yeah. And he only used to shape for me and him.
Yeah, right.
The bar everyone. Because Jake Paddo won J-Bay on one of my dad's boards too, that he shaped, which is pretty sick.
Is Jake Patterson Snaketails? Yeah. Yeah, he was going to, like, I'm trying to get him on here as well.
He's frothing.
Yeah, because I've been following him on Instagram forever. And because he's like mad into golf as well. Yeah. So I was like, dude, come on the podcast, we'll talk about golf. But yeah, like that's got to be, there's probably not that many dudes that can say they won a CT on your dad, like their dad's board.
Luke did.
And Geordie has as well.
Maybe like a World Games or something like that, but I don't know about a CT.
Yeah, right.
I think he's maybe riding them now.
Is he? Dad's boards?
Oh, just everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Luke Egan would have on his dad's.
Fuck, that's sick.
So you and Luke like super tight when you were growing up? Like, is he part of the reason you sort of got on tour, you reckon, or
100%?
So how did that whole deal work?
Well, I was doing all the like, because what you had to do in Australia, you had to win like the state titles, go the Australian titles, go the world titles. That was the thing to go on a professional tour. That's the only the lead into it. Yeah. And I did shit in the Australian titles. I'd win the state titles, go, yeah, it's all good, we're going to win. And I got last in the Aussie titles to go to the world titles. And then Luke just went, fuck that. What are you doing? Let's have a go at this. First year, finished 36 maybe, first year. Yeah. But Luke was the one who just did it. He said, you know what? Fuck the fucking amateur shit. You can make money and do this. Just have a go. And I went, all right, sweet. like, I didn't know. And he went, I'll get you sponsor. He helped me out with getting O'Neill, and I was sponsored by Mambo back then, which was pretty sick.
Yeah, that's sick.
Oh, I was so sick.
Me and Matty used to rock some Mambo back in the day.
Mate, it was coolest. Dare Jennings and Brad Ladkin were the coolest, mate. I used to deal with the owner.
Yeah.
And he went, whatever you want, mate, I'll give you whatever you want, just go.
Yeah,
it was so cool. So in 1989, I was sponsored by Mambo and O'Neill, and Luke just went, go, mate, come on, just have a go, would you? Like, and it worked, and that was the rest is history.
And like just set up 10 years of doing the tour.
Yeah, and having a hell time. Yeah.
So how many dudes were trying to get on the world tour back then, you reckon?
Well, you could just get on. That's the thing.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So like, but how many dudes were actually trying to do it? Because like now, what would you say? Like how many people would be trying to qualify?
So many.
Like thousands and thousands.
Literally like thousands, I think. Yeah. I mean, even when I was back in the day, to get into like a 6-star or something, when I started, I just literally just entered and got in. But now you have to do like 1,000s and whatever, and it's hectic.
Yeah, you got to make the top 100, right?
It takes you a couple of years to get into like the 10,000s, and then fucking it's hectic.
So we just ended back then.
That's a fucking trip.
So 30, there was probably
so many surfers now.
128 surfers there was. That's it. And you could enter whatever we wanted to.
Yeah.
Just pay your money, get in, have
just
a go.
Just entry fee of the world tour.
But pay the ASP fees and whatever.
Yeah.
Some events it was harder to get into than others because there was wherever you went in the world. But yeah.
So like pipe and stuff like that would have been harder.
Yeah. But
could you,
if you're on tour, you had a rating. Same sort of thing though. They had, if you're rated,
just less people.
Yeah, just less people.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Could you actively watch surf culture change? Because like you probably were in that era where surfing went like, because you know there's some stuff like, I'm trying to think of an example of like someone goes like, is there a world tour for that? Like wakeboarding would be a good example. Like there'd be people that would go like, oh, can you be a professional wakeboarder? So like the era that you were in was the era where it was still like, oh, is there a surfing world tour? But now there's no one, like if you're in the Western world, like you don't not know about the professional surfing tour. You might not know that it's called the WSL or whatever. You might not know who John is, but you know there's a world championship. So you would have started in the era where people would have not known that there was a world championship, and then end in an era where everybody knows.
I think they knew before us.
You reckon?
Yeah, because they used to be on telly.
Yeah, right.
Like the Coke Classic was live on Channel 9 on a Sunday arvo. So it is maybe in Australia though, but not the world.
Yeah.
Australia, 100%, they knew way before. Because, like the surf Combat Nui was live on MEN on Sunday arvo. Same with the Coke Classic. So they knew in Australia, but maybe not the world.
Yeah, okay.
Australia always knew, and then our era sort of went downhill. They had Kelly. Yeah. Because all the world champs before were all Australians.
Yeah, right.
Before Kelly came, then he won 11 in a row, or whatever he did.
So was there world champs from Hawaii or anything before Kelly? No. Or it was just all, like, who was the first Hawaiian world champ?
Derek Ho.
Oh, righto. Yeah. So it was super Aussie dominated back then.
Yeah, well, Tom Curran.
Yep.
And then all Aussies, I'm pretty sure.
Because Tom won 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was, all Aussies. And then Derek Ho won in 91 maybe.
Sean Thompson.
No, it was Sean at the start, yeah. But all Aussies.
Yeah.
Pretty much. They all... multiple ones too.
Yeah. And like,
I don't know the history either.
But you could.
That's what I'm giving.
But you could.
This is fact.
Like you would. But you would have watched that. What I'm trying to say is like you would have watched surfing culture change.
Oh, 100%. I watched it go from a nothing sport to $1 million sport.
Yeah.
In 10 years, the 90s was the 90s was the grunge era.
Yeah.
Nirvana, all the music, everything about it was like, fuck, we're not going to be like that. We're not going to be like this.
Yeah.
But then it changed. Like everyone went, oh, we're out of the grunge era.
Yeah.
Like, let's move on from that. And what I saw, yeah, Kelly's changed it 100%.
Did it almost like, I guess, was there a future in the way it's staying the way it was though? Or like, you know what I mean? Like, did it have to change?
I think the surf industry should have just tried to be themselves.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to be Nike or
every other sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just went into like the whole sport bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think like there's shit that, I mean, if you were to make an argument of that, it's like with, you know, Facebook and stuff, then we all would have gone like, fuck, we probably just should have never used Facebook. But it happens, and it's like, it's almost like you can't fight it. So then it's like, you sort of think like, does it just have to change? Like, shit just has to go a different way? And then out of that then stems these little countercultures and think, you know, you see that free surf era. Like, because was there a free surf era before Kelly came in and made it super corporate? Or do you think that in a way Kelly was even responsible for the whole free surfing thing?
I think Gerb was one. He was Brad Gerlach.
Yep.
He finished second in the world. Maybe went, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going free surfing. He was one of the first ones to do it.
And who was that in that Kelly era?
That was before that.
Okay.
The Kelly era they were all professionals, mate. All they wanted to do is win. They had the what are they called? I forget what they're called. Fucking shits me. Anyway.
What's that?
Jimmy's all his mates.
Like an entourage.
Well, no, they come on and just.
What do they call that? The
What are they? Not next gen. What are they got?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Taylor Steele generation, Momentum. Was it Momentum?
Perfect. Momentum generation. Come on and thought they were the fucking coolest kids in the fucking world. They're fucking unbelievable surfers. They just come on and thought they ruled. And we're like, fuck off. And they still think they rule. I don't give a fuck what they think. I like them, but fuck off. Hope you're hearing this.
Well, it's not out yet, mate. What else? I wrote some shit down.
The Momentum generation.
Is that what it's called?
And they, you know why it happened? Because Taylor Steele just made them famous.
Yeah, right.
They just put video, made them famous. We didn't get video clips.
Yep.
We were just still doing the tour and doing the best we could, and there was no social media. There was magazines coming out a month later with the results of the comp.
Yep.
There was none of that. But Taylor Steele just made them famous, pretty much.
Yeah, right.
Made them all famous.
And then in a way, though, like Kai Neville sort of did that with...
Yeah. That's what...
Yeah. What was that, like Lost Atlas and that whole sort of crew? It was crazy that Owen was sort of a part of that, like, because Owen was a big part of Lost Atlas, and he was like stuck out like a sore thumb in those movies because he had all like the sponsors on his board and all that stuff, but he was like the dude that was shredding the hardest in that movie. There was like Dusty Payne was in that, Ando, all those dudes are in it. But yeah, then you had Owen. He seemed like he never really got tempted out of
What did you look up to when
me?
You grew up? Yeah. What was your...
I'll be dead honest, like we didn't get much, like, you know, in South Africa, so I was watching kind of pretty much just all the World Tour events and like Momentum and stuff like that. And like I said earlier, like I'm still finding out a lot more now and kind of learning, you know, like I'm a little bit older. I'm not like, it's not like Australia where you kind of get everything.
It's saturated, yeah.
Yeah. And then now that I've like stepped out of just home, kind of like, you know, kind of learning about the history and the past and, you know, like people like you and stuff. And yeah. So it's just like, it's nice because, you know, it's like I'm super obviously like obsessed with surfing, so you get to, you know, learn about, you know, guys like you and, you know,
never surfed bells in my life, bro.
figuring shit out like that, yeah.
That's called a stitch up. That's a mad way to stitch up. No, it's got to be like I guess it's got to be refreshing for the tour to come on and not like, because I feel like you look at a dude like the Coffin Brothers, like they're expected to be on the tour from when they're like 13, or Kuroa Iganasha or whatever. Like you're sort of looking at that kid from when he's 13, and it's like he's going to be on tour, so it's like it's almost that he's not a breath of fresh air when he gets there, because it's like, oh well, it's just this is his year that he's supposed to be on tour. So, and Kolohe is probably a bit like that, but with you, it's just like totally fucking random. Like, I've only just seen that you just showed me an Instagram of you surf. I've never seen you surf. You're on the world tour. Yeah. So, like, there's not many dudes come in and are that unknown to people. And I'm sure to the industry you're not unknown, but to the general public, it's like you're not this grommy that's been destined for the tour your whole life.
Oh, definitely. I mean, obviously, when you grow up, that's what you want to do, you know? Like, when you're watching all the surf movies and stuff, and especially for us, like, all we saw was the world tour, so there wasn't any other option, I guess, you know? You grow up and you're like, okay, cool, that's, like, naturally, that's what's going to happen, like, that's what I'm going to try and do and all that, and, but yeah, I don't know, I guess it's just the countries and stuff that are, you know, not like Australia and America and maybe Brazil, you don't really expect to have those guys, like,
yeah,
you know, like, Kanoa and Kolohe and stuff, they have the spotlight on them, like, from young, so you kind of just like, okay, cool, you expect it, you know, like, nothing less, and I guess it's the same for them, but yeah, I don't know, just from South Africa, you know, the surf industry is not that big, so you kind of, the only way to make money or just keep surfing, which is what you want to do, is you have to do the QS, and so that's naturally just what I, you know, was expected to do, and luckily it turned out this way.
Yeah, it turned out fucking sick, really.
I think fucking 100%. That's the best shit ever.
Have you got to get out of here?
Yeah, it's nearly 6.
What have you got to do?
No, we're alright. Fuck it.
What have you got to do?
Drink piss.
I got nothing to do.
I got shit to do. It's all good. I don't really give a fuck.
Are we going or are we stopping, mate?
Go again. We'll go for a little bit more.
All right.
What time is it?
It's 5:48.
Alright, we got to go.
All right, boys. Well, appreciate your time. We've drunk fucking bit of beers. Matty's losing it. Matt Hoy's a fucking terror. We knew that this podcast was exactly how I thought it would go. You're a fucking terror. You're a legend, and we love you.
Jace, thanks for having us, mate. It's a pleasure.
Well, I didn't really have it. I guess Matty had all of us.
Yeah.
He's gonna have us.
And Mikey, I'm gonna watch your surf, mate. I'm gonna go on that Heat on Demand shit, and I'm gonna
Please don't do that.
Don't watch the last one. Please don't watch the last one.
What's your Instagrams and all that shit, so people can find you?
Oh, it's just Mikey February. Yeah, pretty much just on Instagram.
Yeah, that's it, eh?
Mikey February.
Dope.
February, like the month, yeah.
And then at Matt Hoy 666. The fucking legend, the man himself. And then don't forget, this podcast was sponsored by Dreaded. Go on to dreaded.com and buy some of that shit. It goes directly into Matt Hoy's VB fund so he can continue telling fucking epic stories to the world.
Fuck yeah.
All right, thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for watching.